Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Batman, and today you have caught me playing Red Dead Redemption 2, parts 23 or 4, I don't remember. Actually, let me just check my Red Dead videos so I know what part this is. I'm having to actually look at what part I'm up to. This should tell you on how many parts we have done, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Me having to actually look on my own playlist of Red Dead to see how many parts I'm up to should tell you how many I have already done. Okay, we are on part 23. Part 24, sorry. This is part 24. And hey, if you like this video, then if you enjoy watching this video, then do please give it a like and maybe you'll be extra majestic. Subscribe. But here we are today in a lovely Red Dead 2. Now, some of you may be wondering, Batman, why is it that you took an entire week to show a new video? Well, that's because, ladies and gentlemen, the two videos I did last time, my previous Red Dead and Detroit video, came out rather either too early or too late. So I wanted to use that week as a sort of like reset on my videos, so I can actually properly continue bringing these out on the days that they're meant to. So that's kind of my reason of why it's taken me a week to show a new video. And remember to grab that cup of tea and definitely eat those cookies. Because if you don't, the Cookie Monster will definitely come get you. And the Cookie Monster shows no mercy. Anyway, I believe I have just the singular mission to do over here with Jose. So we're going to do that. Of course I'm having to resupply the camp. Why can't you just resupply yourselves? I mean, look at yourselves. You have $320. Why can't you just resupply yourselves? It's not that hard. I hate this game.
Thank you for your help with Miss Jackson.
Don't mention it, Miss Grimshaw.
You're a fine man, Mr. Morgan. Sometimes, at least.
Thank you, I think.
Good morning, Arthur.
Right, fine, I guess I'll go resupply the fucking camp because none of you seem to understand the fact that you need food, or that you seem to have, I don't know, 14.6 million just stashed somewhere and can't get heads or tails on how to resupply yourselves. Dutch, where on earth are you staying? I don't know where the ledger is. Oh, the ledger's upstairs, isn't it? It is.
Good morning.
Go away, Strauss. No one likes you. I can't believe the first thing I'm having to do in this game when I come onto it to start a new video is I'm having to resupply.
What exactly are we talking about? Dang it! Damn
little trollop. Trollops!
Okay, so Molly O'Shea has completely lost her complete mind. And is just going about her business, screaming whatever. Well, hey, each to their own, I guess. There. I hope you're all goddamn happy and resupplied. Why do I have to do it? You can resupply yourselves. It's not hard. Unless you trust Arthur only to resupply yourselves, because I'm the only person who knows not to immediately get into a gunfight with, like, I don't know, the shopkeeper or something. Molly, what on earth were you screaming about?
Alright.
Oh, why are you here, Trelawney? Why are you even here? This is as fast as you can go in camp, by the way. You can't run around.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde is finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickets.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Just give Arthur a top hat and a
Please, gentlemen.
pipe with the monocle. He's gonna look, mwah, the most British person out of the entirety of this gang. And Bill, why on earth are your pants like literally, I don't know, 16 inches away from your ankles? That is a literal travesty against any kind of clothing whatsoever.
We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
We'll meet you out to the
You do realize there's a reason why there's something called a tailor, so you can get clothes that actually fit you instead of whatever the hell that is in his stupid little ankle stuff. Oh, return to escort. Sorry, I didn't know where I was going. I got a bit too distracted by Bill's massive travesty against clothing, and that we should be calling the fashion police immediately.
The angry cowboys, you arrived, and you've washed per la prima volta questo mese senza dubbio.
Oh, this is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something, although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley. A Confederate major in the war. And a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
In cold blood, Dutch?
Any way I can,
Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure if, I don't know. Let's look, maybe, I don't know, 23 episodes of me playing this game and seeing the fact that we literally go through the entirety of all of those episodes literally killing in cold blood.
It has been wonderful.
I think someone is being a bit of a hypocrite and saying a bit is a little stretch of the imagination.
It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters.
Dutch, please, whatever you do, do not take up this job. I swear to God, do not take up this job.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
If you take up this job, Dutch, then I am taking Arthur Morgan here, and we are just simply going to leave because you would just be because that's just really terrible leadership, and the fact that you are literally being tricked by some random Italian dude. So please, whatever you do, do not take up this job.
Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find
Make us some new friends. Have you seen his trousers and his blazer?
Be well.
Nobody's going to talk to that man. Someone get the fashion police on him, please. He does not deserve to be in clothes like that. There's a reason why you take people like him to a tailor. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to wear clothing like this, please make sure it is actually going to fit you, and go to a proper tailor who will actually tailor the clothing around your body's needs. Because if you don't, you're just going to look absolutely ridiculous.
Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us, as Americans, had a duty to take care of people living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, hey, what say you and me cool off? How do you do?
Get your hands off me.
Come on, sleep it off.
There you go. So Arthur's now turned into the secret party bouncer.
Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
If you're in horribly big debt, Mr. Mayor, perhaps maybe you shouldn't be throwing massive stupid parties at your damn house. Someone else run for mayor for this place, please, because this guy seems to not know what he's doing, because he's running big massive parties whilst in debt.
Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it for a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
It's a forced stealth segment, everyone! Yeah! Nobody actually asked for this, did they? No. In what we actually wanted is, we wanted a game where it was action-packed and we were just shooting a bunch of people. But no! In every single game you play, there is going to be a forced stealth segment. Any game that isn't actually somewhat anywhere near focused on stealth, I don't know, maybe like the Thief game or the Batman game or the Metal Gear Solid game. Those are the games that are focused on stealth, and where you would expect to do things like stealth. This is not a stealth game. It is a third-person action shooter.
Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him! I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me.
Oh yeah, let's hide behind a pole that's a lot thinner than ourselves and think that we can't be spotted.
This area is not meant for the likes of you, you know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Dude, you're a fucking servant, not the boss. Well, technically, in a house like this, if you have a butler, and I don't think this guy is actually a butler, I don't know, they will mostly be a higher rank than the actual housemates, so they could technically boss him around. I don't know.
Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Well, if anything ever actually says top secret and extremely confidential, then you know you want to sort of, you know, just take it and then not ask any questions. Time to get out of here like you never were. Oh. Hello Dutch, I found a little something on the Cornwall.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
Your clothing bill is a waste of
I
time.
found out how we can grab some of the big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about.
No, don't do it, Dutch. I swear to God, don't do it.
Come on.
He's expecting us to go and rob the place. If you want to be better and win this, man, you don't want to take it.
Let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life.
Well, maybe if you stopped wearing clothing that don't fit you, Bill, you wouldn't feel so...
If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them
You do realize some people, Dutch, do actually enjoy doing this kind of stuff, right?
I might have
No?
an idea. Let me think on it.
I swear to God that... I swear Dutch is just completely stupid half the times. Like he's just got one singular brain cell in his brain somewhere. That's the only thing working.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylors.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear.
If you say so,
We're almost
Dutch.
heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate
Okay.
this trolley thing old Bronte
The
was
guy
talking
has
about.
better smell than dogs do. Maybe Dutch is secretly a dog. Who knows? Oh, it's going to be a time thing, isn't it? I bet you it's a time thing. Give it to me. While at the party, pour some drinks, compliment a guest's attire, accept a gift, and save a life. Right. Well, in good news, ladies and gentlemen, this is the only mission I've seen so far that doesn't have a time restraint. So I could actually, theoretically, replay that mission. Right, let's have a look at what missions we have. We have 2. We have a random stranger. Dutch mentioned that the gang might be able to help Evelyn Miller with lobbying officials in Saint Denis on behalf of rains falls. Cool. And then we've got Trelawney, who's overlooking a riverboat. However, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have time for today. And if you have enjoyed watching this as much as I have been playing it, then do please give me a like and subscribe. And I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.